issue anymore.
Do you ever think you'll ever get remarried?
Well, I'm going to lose 80 pounds first.
There's always something, isn't there?
Weight Watchers is first, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm starting to feel like I can concentrate on me again now. You know, I have put everything into my kids and into my business as well.
Yeah,
because I've been in business for 11 years now. And you know what? I'm starting to feel that freedom coming into my life again. And it's good. I don't regret 1 minute of it. I don't sit here and go, phew, all those years I've given you, you know, to my children, I would never do that. You know what? I'm very happy with the choices I've made.
For sure. Yeah,
I wish a lot more women would take it slower.
Getting into relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And heal themselves first.
Yeah. I don't know what the statistics are, but
I
think,
don't know.
I mean, I really think that there's...
Well, you've only got to look at the messed up children, Dan. There's a lot of messed up children there that have stepfather 1, stepfather 2, Uncle Harry, Uncle Jimmy, you know, like, and they go to school, they feel a bit neglected because they see their mother giving all her attention to this new person.
Right.
And some women, when they get divorced, think that, fine, he's got another woman, he's got his life, so I'm going to go and run my life, right?
Yeah,
I'm just going to forget everything. The kids will survive. Unfortunately, that's not what it is because, you know, sometimes the kids see you just as not being there for them.
You're playing the
as
game.
well.
Yeah, you're playing the game too.
Know?
I mean, you need to be in a relationship because you want to be in a relationship, not because your ex has got
Exactly,
somebody.
exactly. But you know what my thing was? When we separated, all I asked of my ex was, I said, please do not introduce a woman to the children unless you are really serious about your relationship.
Okay. Because
I don't want them messed up. Okay. I'm not going to do it, so please don't do it. He had all the free time. I didn't have the as you say, luxury of every other weekend where my children were gone, so I could have that social life. Right. I had my children 24/7 every weekend. Right. Yeah. They went on a Saturday to his house and come back when I finished work on a Saturday. So, you know, there's women out there, my girlfriend's one of them, and hopefully she'll speak, she had every other weekend and did have time to go out and socialise. And? She isn't with anybody either. She decided that, well, she's had a couple of relationships, but she decided after that, you know, they weren't right for her or whatever. But she did at least have a chance of a relationship. Because you know what? I just picture as a child going into my mum's bedroom and seeing her with a stranger. Good morning, dear. This is, what's your name? You know? And as a child, I wouldn't want to see that.
Okay, right. But so after everything you've been through, you still believe in the concept of marriage? Like you? Oh,
I do. I think marriage can work. I think it's wonderful if you find your partner and you're happy, and I really do. And there are marriages out there that do work. Right. And I really encourage, like, I don't discourage Adrian from marriage, my daughter or my son, but I just say, you know what, enjoy your life first, and then if the right person comes along, just don't push it, you know? Yeah. And, you know, enjoy. Yeah, marriage can work. I do believe marriage can work. I'll never do it again.
Right.
I won't, because I'm too old now. I just want to have fun. Right? Anybody's looking.
Okay, so now this is it. This is yours. So what's your message? There's people who are watching this who are thinking about getting a divorce. Right. There are people who are watching this who have been divorced for a long time, who maybe understand a lot of what you're saying. But for the people who are maybe thinking, or they're new into a divorce or into a separation, what do you say?
Okay,
now your situation, having said that, sorry to interrupt you, having said that, your situation is a little bit different because you did have that alcohol dependency, which is a big issue of a lot of things, but just out of the years experience that you've had about being divorced, Fro is a big message.
that's a big message to me. That is,
so we've talked about that.
Take the help.
To get Fro to do the enforcement, but you'll have to still find out if he changes work. But what other message would you like to say?
I would like to say, take, to women anyway, anywhere, whether your husband's been an alcoholic, whether they've messed around, or whether it just didn't work out, take, especially when you've got young children, I can only speak from me because I had young children.
That's fine.
Take the time to do some soul searching for yourself, whether it's a year, whether it's 6 months, or whether it's like me, 14 years. Do the time to find some soul searching. Look within yourself to find what makes you happy, and become self-sufficient. Don't depend on an income coming from another person or from family or from anybody. Be self-sufficient if you can possibly. I mean, you know what, I will admit, like, I did have helping hands financially. I did, and I was ever so grateful for the people that helped me up through my life. And but I always strove to try and work. I mean, after, you know, I was left with an eviction notice and $20,000, lots of debt.
Yeah, lots of debt.
Well, I could have just swallowed myself up and gone, poor me. I didn't. Instead of working 40 hours a week, I worked 55 hours a week. While my children slept, I cut hair. And, you know, you might say, well, that's you. But there are other things out there if you're struggling. There's businesses that you can get into that really can help you, as far as a woman or a man, help you move on to the next level on your own without worrying about other people. You've just got to be prepared to pull yourself up by your bootstrings and go for it. You know, you've got to put those extra hours in. I used to flop into bed at like 11:30 after mopping the floor from hair. And then Sean never slept through the night, so I would be up at 1:30 feeding him and trying to get him back to sleep, to be up at 5:30 to go do my day job. I know what it's like to do the do. And you know what, ladies, all I can say is have some respect for yourself. Don't rely on another person to try and get you out of something. Do some soul searching, and you feel it's empowering. You feel, and you know what, your children respect you more, I think. My children have a good respect for me because, you know what, I've always respected them.
Your children would not mess with you ever.
No, they
on
wouldn't,
any day.
but they've also got a high respect for me.
They do.
Really.
And I think that's why. Because,
because you know what, I've proved to them that, you know, nobody else is going to give you handouts. You've got to get out and do it, especially my daughter. Women with their daughters look at them. And, you know, my daughter's never once said, oh, well, when I grow up, I'm going to marry a rich man so I never have to work again. My daughter would never say. So, you know,
right.
Be empowering, be